All right, guys, another day. Good news today. I got the fixtures out without breaking them. This is very old. I was afraid to do it, but I decided this morning that I'm just gonna go for it because I was gonna solder it if I broke it. So now I could keep moving. I'm gonna finish this shower. Just gotta cut this one and put all the cement board up, and we are ready to go for this. And then I'm gonna pull the the toilet today, and we are going to tile the floor today. Update time. This is ready to be waterproofed. Got all the fixtures out. Pulled the toilet. I am ready to just do the rest of the backer board because I want to get the floor done today before I leave. So we get the toilet in tomorrow. I want to take my time doing this. I want it to come out really nice. And plus, the showers just take longer. So far, so good. I'm liking it. All right, this is where I'm at. I've pre-cut everything and fit it in place. So all I have to do is lay it down. It's all dry fitted right now. And it looks like barnwood floor. I mean, I think it looks really good. So I can't wait to lay this down and finish up for the night. But so far, so good. I even continue the pattern right into, not that anyone's ever gonna see it, but I'll know about it. Yes. All right, next day, stayed late tiling. Last night, just took all the spacers off. Still gonna clean up, but I got the toilet back in. Do the grout tomorrow or the next day, but today I'm working on the shower. It's time to waterproof this, get it ready for tile. I'll show you what we got for a shower. Awesome.
Hey guys, Jesse doesn't know that I'm recording. He left this GoPro here, so I thought I would record my part. I am going to be working on putting this vinyl on that we decided to do over the existing counters to save a little bit of money. As you can see, it's got this like cream white wood finish, and this is going to be where the sink is. I'm just puttying a little blip that we had that came from cutting the bigger hole for the sink. And this is going to be the color that we go with for the actual cabinets. I'm going to be doing brass hardware, so those are going to be going away. And if you look, there were swag lamps here, and I just cleaned them and I painted them brass. There is Elvira. She's wondering what the hell's going on. And I am gonna get done this tonight, hopefully. I gotta eat first because I have not eaten today, but I'm gonna try to record this and not kill the battery in this thing. Hopefully I have a charger for it. Cool, bye.
First of all, I'll just say, when we get older, our impression changes, right? Like, when we were 20-something years old, nightclubs meant a lot to us and where to go. It was the only thing maybe I thought about.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah.
When you get older and you're not going to nightclubs anymore because your friends have kids or they're settling down or whatever, or they become weird to be in a nightclub 5 nights a week, the perception that I have and that you have is probably different than the 20-something-year-old today or the upper teen. But I did see clearly the shift from our version of going out, which was the best and probably the last of it, in my opinion, to this changeover into festivals, house music, ticket buying, a lot of drug use, or that go along with that style of music and that sort of scene. So we always stayed in that traditional, what we're used to. If you went to Catch and went up to the roof, it would still be that open format DJ playing all sorts of hits from today to yesterday and whatever. The top 100, whatever music. And it would be some bottle service and It would be, you know, the typical door scene, but not that hard to get into. It's sort of a hospitality business now, not an exclusive business. But overall, the answer to the question is I think it's a pretty shitty business now. I think it's a short-lived, hard to make money, expensive to run. I could never do it over again in this environment. It's just the DJs cost too much, the promoters cost too much, the staff is expensive, the licensing is difficult, the rents are very high. I mean, everything that you don't want to be in the business plan is now, you know, all the things you have to overcome. It's tough. I compared nightclubs and restaurants in this way. Nightclubs are a newborn baby that never gets old. It just always is a newborn baby. It requires a tremendous amount of attention all the time. If you don't take care of it, nurture it, feed it, and keep it going, it dies. A restaurant business is the natural progression of a human being, actually, because it also requires that nurturing and attention at the beginning as a baby. But it does take on a life of its own. If you do all the right things, no different than raising a child, it can go on by itself, and does. And there's many examples of that even for you guys. If you think of your favorite restaurant from 20 years ago, I would guess it's still there. And I would say that you don't know who the chef is, you don't know who the owner is, you don't know anything about it other than it's your food and your menu, and it's, as long as it stays consistent in the flavor of the sauce, you're psyched. So that's an amazing thing, because what I just described to you is an ability to expand. It's not about me and Eugene literally standing there partying with you so that you come. And if we're not there, you go to the other place. You'll go to our restaurant whether you know me or not. But we have to do a lot of work for that to happen. So it's a much better business model to me.
So yeah, you said that you sold life insurance. It reminded me of a story, and I'll start at the beginning of the story because there's a part that I want you to take it from. So Mark and his partner Eugene had a house out in the Hamptons. Every summer, everybody would go there and big parties, and so there was a big flight of stairs, and then that first. So there was like the backyard, the pool was, and then there was a big flight of stairs, and what was that, like 15, 20 feet up?
Oh, I know where you're going.
Yeah, is that like 15, 20 feet? So it's like...
Yeah, so it was a weird house where you entered sort of on the main floor, which in the backyard was actually sub-level. So it was about, you enter about 15, so if you think of a basketball height of a rim, it's 10. Another, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet for the backboard, right? So that level would be essentially just above a backboard.
Right. So Mark was seeing a young lady. Were you dating or just friends?
No.
You were just friends?
Yeah.
You were just friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is with this girl who's a friend of his, and they were with 2 other people, and she's like, oh, let's take a picture up on, there was like a railing, and she's like, let's take a picture of me and you, like, up on here, and he's like, okay. So he goes to turn and give the person who they're with the camera.
Alright guys, this is where I'm at. My GoPro died, but I have the sink installed. I'm getting ready to cut the rest of the tile. These are the inserts. But, yep, today's hopefully the last day. I'm gonna finish the tile, clean up everything, and start grouting. So I think the next video is just gonna be of the finished product. Trying to keep these videos short. Plus it's hard to film and work at the same time with a GoPro because it just keeps dying. Batteries don't last long, so. But yeah, I'm really liking the way this looks so far. So next one, we'll show you. All right, we're back. Final day. Cabinets are being painted. We're just gonna be grouting today. Getting everything ready right now. Grouting this, grouting the floor, working my way out. And everything came out pretty well. Very happy with it. Sinks in. I had to cut the copper. Actually, I don't know if I could show you. No, it's not really coming out great. But I had to put shark bites in with flexible hose. For that, yeah, everything came out very well. I like the design. This was a fun job. Can't wait to do another one like this. A lot more work went into this one because rough cut, nothing was measured, nothing was right. So I think this took a lot longer than a standard house would take. The floors, the walls, everything about it. But hey, more prep work you do, the better the outcome will be. So I'm gonna get going with grouting, but I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Actually, no. I'll do one more update after I grout. Alright guys, just finished grouting. Just need to clean up everything. But here's the shower. We're missing one piece to this, so we gotta figure out where that is, but this is pretty much done for now. She's gonna be painting. We still got some caulking to do around the tub and the tile, but I'm gonna let her paint first before we do that. As you can see, she's painting these right now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything came out, and I definitely learned a few things from doing this job. I put the big tile on the bottom. I think next time I'm gonna put a full tile up here and work my way down. There was a gap at the bottom. I don't like that. So that's a good way to avoid that for next time, but I'm very happy with how it came out. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. This has been a fun job. It's taken me 5-6 days to do this. So, and I'll probably come back in a few days and just do a few things with her, but hope you guys like this. I didn't film anything of doing work besides that one time lapse. I'm trying to keep these videos short. No one wants to see someone tiling for an hour or two, so. Alright, if you guys like it, please subscribe and see you on the next job. Alright guys, here it is. Pretty much all done. Looking good. Actually, I got to take these out. I put these here just to hold it in place for now. And one last thing is just hooking up this cat box. That's gonna get done. But I'm very happy with how this came out. The ceilings look good. Painted. I didn't paint any of this. Love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.